something a little different today, something we've never done before. We're going to be doing an international rebuild. So, as you can see, we have become manager of Scotland's national team, and we are going to aim to rebuild Scotland, a bit of a sleeping giant when it comes to national football. They are actually the oldest national team alongside England in football history, yet they have never won a trophy. In fact, they've never even made it out the knockout stages, so we're here to change that. So, what do we want to achieve? Well, as I said, we want to reach the knockouts of a major tournament. In the first two tournaments we qualify for, we also, the big one, win a trophy. And we really want to establish Scotland as a footballing giant, because they've had good players in the past, for like Kenny Dalglish and all of that, but they've never really been a football giant. We're here to change it. We're going to bring silverware to the Scots. It's an international rebuild, something different. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. If you do, then please do leave a like and comment below, and then we can do some more international rebuilds. But yeah, it's going to be very, very different to the rebuilds we do, because we obviously don't have many tournaments. I think we have like 15 seasons, so it's up to like 2038 World Cup, I think. It's like our last chance, so we don't actually have that long. But anyway, in terms of a plan, in my idea of how I'm going to do this, well, this is the team we inherit. Yeah, not good. Not good. We're not going to win a trophy with this team. There are some good players though, like Robertson, Tierney and that. I think the plan is to try and develop some of these players. Realistically, I don't think any of these are going to be there by the time we win a trophy. If we do, be interesting to see maybe someone like Tierney, McTominay. I know Robertson is probably a bit too old for it. But yeah, this is the team right now. We're going to try and like just develop youngsters. I think that is really the way. But immediately though, when we took over the job, because I had to wait a little while to get the job, we were kind of thrusted into this situation. Euro qualifiers in a real tough group, and we only had a couple games left. We had Croatia up, Italy, Netherlands, Croatia. That is a tough group because only two of them get out. I'm not really expecting us to do much. We had to really beat Croatia here in order to have a chance of going through, and well, unfortunately we did not beat them. We lost 2-1 in our first game as manager. Bit disappointed there, but it looks like we're not really going to qualify for the Euros. But yeah, I mean, it is Croatia, that's a big game. However, we did have a game then against Romania, which is a big game, because if we win this, then we have a bit of a chance, and it's a winnable game. Get our first win as Scotland manager. We don't do it. We lost 3-2, which is very, very disappointing, and that has cemented the spot that we will not be making the 2024 Euros, which is disappointing. We did though manage to get a draw against the Netherlands, which is promising, but yeah, no Euros for us. I mean, to be fair, that's okay, because that means we can now just focus on building up to that World Cup in 2026. I think we weren't going to do anything at that Euros anyway, so yeah, third place in qualification, 10 points, not bad, but yeah, no Euros. Alright, so as for what is the plan, because I can't exactly just make Scotland a great side overnight. The plan I have is essentially, I've gone and in my club career here with Celtic, I've gone to Scotland, I've sent for youth scouts there, and I hope they can find talents like these players here, and I'm just going to keep on sending them there, and eventually we should be able to find some really good players who will become stars in the future, but this will take time. And I'm also basically just bought a Scottish side for Celtic, and I'm going to like develop these guys under my training and all that, and also try and like change positions. For example, Tierney, I'm going to try and get him into a centre back and stuff like that, and Josh Dwyer turn into a left winger, and really try and develop these guys here's an update. We're about like a year into. Here's what the team is now looking like. Yeah, to be fair, players have developed nicely under me. The likes of McTominay, Aaron Hickey, Doig, they've developed pretty nicely, but the team is, not ready to compete at all. But I think we should be able to, start getting some wins now because we haven't actually won a game as Scottish manager. I think this team is maybe good enough to pick up some wins at least against some teams. And back to the international friendlies then, where we actually do finally get our first win. We beat the Republic of Ireland, our rivals, 3-1 there. So finally it's a win. And then we pull off an incredible victory, 2-0 away from home against Argentina. I don't know how we managed that, but yeah, that's a sign that we are progressing and this team is getting better. So that's a positive for us there. But we did then return back to Arctic. We're losing 1-0 to Denmark, and then losing 2-0 to Croatia. We then played Brazil and we lost 2-0. But look, it's promising signs again. We're not getting battered. We did also beat Ghana, so got another win under our belt. So we're being competitive in most games. But then this one was really shocking. We lost to China 2-1. That is really poor stuff from us. Now, an update on how the youth academy guys are getting on. On the right hand side, you can see all of the 16 to 19-year-olds doing pretty well. The likes of Reed, Jameson, Lewis Wilson, Logan Boyle. These guys are pretty high rated already. They're not really ready for the first team yet, the national team, but I think in a few years they should be ready, and they are developing pretty nicely. So yeah, that's promising. We've got quite a few players there. But back to the international friendlies, where we picked up another win. We beat Australia 3-1 away from home. That's a good one. And we were very narrowly lost to Spain 3-2, which is a big sign of our progress because we lost 4-0 to them earlier on. We beat Qatar 3-2. We drew to Northern Ireland 1-1, and then we played Brazil again and lost 3-1. And we played Canada in our final international friendly, Hungary 2-1. Now, interestingly, I don't know what it is on FIFA, but essentially we just automatically qualify for the World Cup. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's a little weird to have to qualify for the Euros and I don't have to qualify for the World Cup, but at least that guarantees that we will get at least one tournament because we didn't even qualify for the Euros. So we're at the World Cup now, 2026 World Cup. It's definitely too soon to do anything major, but maybe, I'm expecting us to be competitive. Here is the side we have called up then. Angus Gunn, Lewis Wilson is a regen, Robertson, Denny, Hickey, McKenna, Patterson, Taylor, Henry, Portos and McTominay. As you can see, their ratings are pretty decent, to be fair. It's a solid team. It's not amazing, but it's solid. And then Aidan Hackney, John McGinn, David Turnbull, Billy Gilmore, Ian Jameson, another regen, Lewis Morgan, Josh Doig, Jay Adams, Ryan Gould, Tommy Conway and Logan Reed. So about 3 regens have made this squad. This is what we're going to line up as. As I said, it's a solid team. It's got some really good players like McTominay, who has developed really nicely, Tierney, Robertson, Doig, but I'm not expecting us to rip up any trees, but I think we can, get out the groups, get to the round of 16, that would be nice, obviously depending on how good our group is, but we'll see. It's definitely way too early to do anything with this, but this is definitely going to be a good test to see what sort of level this team is at. Alright, so this is the group. Pretty hard. I mean, we have Brazil in there who are obviously going to top the group, but to be fair, actually, we have a chance. Ireland and Poland are the other two teams. We can definitely clinch that second spot. We have a good record against Ireland. I expect us to beat them, and then Poland's going to be a tough game. We've got them first as well, so this is really going to set the precedent. We can't really afford to lose here. We're going to need to get at least a draw. If we can beat Poland in this first game, then we are really in pole is a major, major, major game for us, for our World Cup hopes. This is the team. We're going full strength. Hopefully we can get the job done. We've beaten Ireland before. They were the first team we beat. Can we beat them and get our first World Cup victory? We can. It's a major win as well. 4-1. What a statement. Ryan Gould, Robertson, Josh Doig and McTominay with the goals. A thrashing of Ireland, and that is exactly what we needed. Big confidence boost, and that puts us in a great position now. It keeps our hopes alive in terms of qualifying, and it's really, really good as well for the goal difference. So let's have a little look then at where we are now heading into the final game, and Poland have actually screwed us because they beat Brazil. We did not actually want that to happen. They beat Brazil, meaning that in order to go through, we cannot lose to Brazil. So yeah, we're in a pretty bad spot now. We have to get something out of this game against Brazil in order to qualify now. So yeah, Poland have kind of screwed us by beating Brazil. It's going to be tough. Looking at their team, they are stacked. Rodrigo, Martinelli, Evan Nilsson, Bruno. It's tough. Can we just scrape something, please? We can. We did it. Honestly, I have no clue how. Josh Doig with the goal. He actually got a brace in the game. A 2-2 draw against Brazil. Against all the odds. We did it. I don't know how, but does that mean we qualify? It does. We have qualified out of a group. Brazil have been grouped. Who would have thought that? Poland and Scotland getting out of the group. We finished second, and now we come up against Belgium in a round of 16. It's going to be a tough one, but to be fair, if we can draw against Brazil, I think we can maybe pull off something against Belgium. We'll see. I'm not expecting too much for it. This is the Belgium team. It's pretty strong. But look, I have faith in the boys. To be honest, I wasn't expecting us to get out of the group after we had to get someone against Brazil. So anything from here is a bonus now. Can we pull off something against Belgium? Let's see. Do we do it? Do we do it? We don't. We don't. But we put up a good fight. We sent them to extra time, and then in extra time they showed their quality and they beat us 3-1. But look, there's no shame in that. We lost to Belgium. We put up a good fight against them, and we managed to group Brazil. Who would have thought that? So yeah, I mean, I can't really complain with our first major tournament there. And interestingly, France won the World Cup. Poland actually went to the final. This Poland team is cracked, absolutely cracked. So that doesn't make me feel too bad about losing to them. But yeah, as I said, a real impressive first tournament for us. Interestingly, Josh Doig finishes for second top goal scorer with 4 goals. Fantastic tournament for him on the left wing, but yeah, really good, positive tournament overall for us. We knocked out Brazil, we got out of the groups, and we were competitive in the round of 16, and we've ticked off one of the aims. So far, that's our first major tournament, and we've made it out of the groups, which is what we wanted to do, so there we go. Right, so the World Cup is done. Now we must turn our attentions to the Euro qualification. We obviously didn't get into the last Euros, so we really do want to try and get into this one. I think the team as well is good enough to go pretty far, but we're put in another difficult group. What is it with these qualification groups? Netherlands, Sweden, Norway and Italy. Only 2 teams can get out. It's going to be a real tough job to get out of this group stage, but the team, is pretty decent right now. I think we can maybe do it, but we start off the campaign then with Sweden. This is a game where it's definitely winnable. Sweden are maybe one of the weaker sides in this, so if we want to qualify, we do need to try and get something against them and beat them. Can we get something first from? We get a draw, we don't get the win. It's a 2-2 draw against Sweden. McTominay and Patterson with goals. It's not the end of the world, but it's not ideal, because that does mean that we're going to have to try and start off the campaign, no wins, but at least we haven't lost them. We've picked up a point against the Netherlands, or one of the stronger sides in the tournament. So this is what the table is now looking like. It's all to play for now, but we've got Norway at home. This is a game which we must win. They are probably the weakest side in this group, so we need to make sure we get our first win on the board by beating Norway, and that will put us in a really good position. Can we do it? We can't. We really bottled it. Massive loss there, 3-1 at home to Norway, and that's a damaging defeat there, because that really does put the pressure on us going into this next game against Italy, because we are now bottom of the group and we haven't won a game. We are away against Italy, probably the strongest side in this group, and we really do need to get something out of this game. If we can pull off a win, that would be sensational, but realistically we're not going to do that. Can we just snatch a draw potentially? We do. We get a 1-1 draw against Italy, so that's a positive result there. At least we haven't lost to them or Netherlands, but we are still without a win in qualification going into our 5th game here against Norway, and this is really do or die. If we lose this, qualification is almost over for us. We must win this, get our first win on the board. If we win this, we are well and truly back on track and in a great position to qualify. Can we get revenge? We do. We completely reverse the result. We beat them 3-1 here. Adams angled with goals. Brilliant result, and that puts us in actually a really good position now, because of all our other draws against the nations. Because if we have a look at the group, we are now in 3rd place with a game in hand here, which is against the Netherlands. This is a big game because Netherlands are on the same points as us. If we can manage to win this, suddenly we are in pole position to qualify. But can we do it? We can. We have beaten the Netherlands 2-1. Josh Doig with a late winner there, and that puts us in an incredible position now. If we have a look at the group table, we are up into 2nd. It is in our hands now. 2 points clear of Norway. We have Sweden next. A win here, and if Norway don't win, could see us qualify for the Euros. Sweden away. Can we do it? It's definitely a winnable game. Are we going to do it? No, we've bottled it. We have absolutely bottled it. Sweden, we give them their first win of the group, 2-1 loss, and that is a devastating blow to qualification there, because now going into the final group game, we are in 3rd place. Norway are 1 point ahead of us with superior goal difference, meaning that we must get something against Italy to have any chance of qualifying. Can we do it? Can we pull off an upset? Well, we do get a draw. We get a draw 1-1. We almost beat them, but Chiesa at the end there with an equaliser, and we are really hoping that Norway have lost pretty badly, otherwise we are not going to the Euros. And they didn't. They won, meaning that we have finished 3rd in the group with 10 points, and for the 2nd time we are not going to the Euros. Really disappointing. Norway, I mean, fair play, they got 13 points, but considering the position we were in, I think we really could have won that. It seems like we do so much better against those bigger nations, the likes of Italy and Netherlands. We didn't lose a game to them, but then we lost to Sweden and Norway, so yeah, that's really annoying, but this is what the team is looking like now. Josh Doig is really developing nicely here, 86 rating, McTominay's an 88, didn't expect that. Ian Jameson is the first and only youth academy guy to break into the starting 11 at CDM, and a little update on a couple of youth academy guys. This guy Logan McGill has come through, 75 rated at 19, so he'll probably be the future number 9 and heir to Jay Adams up top. But let's get into some international friendlies where we come against Poland, the World Cup finalists, and we actually managed to beat them, so that kind of shows that we have developed nicely, because they obviously beat us in the World Cup group stages. We then came up against Wales and drew to them. likes of Robertson, Gunn, Gould, Tierney, Adams are all now aging out. And we're in a bit of a limbo state here because these guys are towards the end of their career, but they are still at a really high level. But the problem is the youth guys aren't quite ready yet to take over. So yeah, we're in a bit of a weird state right now. But in the friendlies we draw against Canada and we managed to beat New Zealand 3-1. We then pulled off an amazing victory over Spain 2-0 away from home, and then got revenge on Sweden 2-1 win. And another update on the squad, and I was looking again. Yeah, it's progressing really well now. I mean, we are in that weird state, as I said, where, for example, Ryan Gould is aging out, but we haven't really got a right winger ready to step up yet. So there are areas in the squad where we're looking a little light, and we need to try and strengthen soon. We drew to Italy 1-1 then, and then pulled off another win against Germany 2-1, and then pulled off an amazing victory against the team who knocked us out in the World Cup last time, Belgium, a 1-0 win. Yet another big team we've gotten past is insane. Update on Josh Deutsch as well. I did not see this coming. He's literally a left back. I just converted to a left winger because we had so many left backs, and he's now a 92 rated. I don't know how this has happened, but yeah, he's a star now. We've also got this youngster who I loaned out and has turned into a beast. 76 rated, Reece Barkley at age 18. He'll be the future at centre back for us once Guarantini is gone. And speaking of players gone, well, unfortunately the Scotland captain has now retired from international football, age 35. Andy Robertson is gone. Unfortunately, we couldn't get you a trophy, Andy. You were just a little bit too old, but we got you to a World Cup round of 16, so I think you had a great career for Scotland, but it is time now for Robertson to depart, and this is what the team is now looking like there. Josh Deutsch, the star man in attack. We did convert Logan McGill to a right winger because, as I said, we didn't have a right winger. McTominay doing really well. Tierney is doing fantastic at his age. Jay Adams as well leading the line there. And we've got quite a few youth academy boys in the national setup. Barkley, McNeil, Beattie, McGill, Boyle, Reid and Jameson, 6 of them there. None of them are ready to be regular starters yet, but looking at their ages and their rating, they are going to develop into big players soon. And here are the older members of the squad, the likes of Angus Gunn, Jay Adams, Tierney, McTominay, McKenna. They are aging out of the squad and will soon need to be replaced. But back in the friendlies, we beat Northern Ireland and we beat Austria, both 1-0 there, and then we come back against Mexico and we beat them 3-2, and then played Norway and beat them 2-1, so on a nice little winning streak here. And we continue with a massive win, 3-0 away from against Netherlands. But those 5 wins in a row are ended by the USA. We then return to winning So we got Mexico next. Mexico beat Romania, so we need to make sure we win this. A win and could potentially secure qualification for us, and will also secure, hopefully, the top spot for us. So we need to make sure we win this. Mexico a bit of a step up, but an easy win, 3-0. And a bit of a statement victory there. Jay Adams and McGill with the goals. 3-0 against Mexico, who are a decent side. That's a good win, and yeah, that has all but secured top spot and qualification from the group from us. We got our last game here against Romania. It doesn't really mean much unless something catastrophic happens. We won't really be getting out, but we did actually slip up. We did lose to Romania 3-2. To be fair, I did rotate the side a little bit, but still that is quite poor. Mackay with a double, but it doesn't really matter because we did in fact top the group, as you can see here. Despite that loss, it was a bit close. But we topped the group. However, our reward for top of the group is France in the round of 16. Yeah, we've been absolutely shafted here. Now we could pull something off against France. It's definitely a possibility. Can we do it? No, we can't. We lost 2-0. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to take a screenshot of the actual simulation, but yeah, we lost 2-0 to France, which is very disappointing to get knocked out in round of 16 of World Cup again. I mean, we did make it out for groups again, which was one of our aims, but it's more annoying when I look at this. New Zealand actually topped the group. France came second. We could have had New Zealand instead of France. That would have been so much easier. But I'm not going to complain. France got to the final again, so that's the second time now we've lost to the finalists. But yeah, round of 16, we maybe could have done better, but considering we came up against France, I'm not too annoyed with round of 16 exit in that World Cup. But yeah, not the best, but not the worst World Cup campaign from the boys. Alright, so the World Cup is out the way. We now need to turn our attention to the Euros and qualifying for that, because we have not done that so far. And this is our qualification group. A lot easier than previous years. England, Denmark, Sweden, Ireland. Still fairly difficult. Going to be challenging, but considering the squad we have, I think this is definitely a group we can get out of. And we have also got our next Andy Robertson nephew, Lee Brown, 87 rated at 19 years old. This guy's come through. Little update on the youth guys. We've got some real gems now flourishing. But anyway, we kick off qualification with a positive start, a 3-1 win over Denmark, who are one of the stronger sides in this group, so that's a very good win. And then we pick up an amazing win away to England, our rivals. It's the first time we played England actually, and we beat them 2-1. Obviously as an England fan, that kind of hurts. It's bittersweet, but I'm Scottish for this video, so that's an amazing victory over our rivals. And then we made it 3 from 3 with a win over Ireland, another rival, 3-2. It was a bit of a tough one, but 3 wins from 3, and that puts us in a fantastic position now. Going into the game against Sweden, if we can win against them, then that's almost qualification basically secured, but we slip up 1-0 loss to Sweden. It's always Sweden, man, it's always Sweden, I swear. But yeah, Sweden beat us there, ending our 100% run in Euro qualification. And now that really does open up the group, because Sweden are on 6 points, Denmark, Ireland are all on 6, England down on bottom place, but we really do need to respond well. However, we slip up against Ireland, 1-1 draw versus them, which is disappointing. Ireland is a nation we would like to beat, and I mean, that draw, to be fair, wasn't too bad, because I mean, this group is all over the place. Everyone's picking up points. It's so tight. But we got this game against England. It's a real can't lose, and we don't lose. We get a draw, a 2-2 draw decision now going into qualification, because if we win here against Denmark and we will be through. However, if we lose, well, qualification is on the ropes. So can we secure qualification? We can. We beat Denmark 2-0. Josh Doig with the goal to send us to our first ever Euros of this rebuild, which is pretty weird, but that also marks the end, unfortunately, of Jay Adams. He will not be making a Euros. He's been a great servant to the Scottish national team, but he has retired internationally, which is unfortunate, but he's been replaced by Mackay. Mackay will be the number 9 for the Euros, most likely. This is an update on what the team is looking like. We've got quite a few youngsters now in that side. But yeah, we'll go back to qualification for the final game. As you can see, we've got Sweden, but the game doesn't really matter as we are already qualified and top of the group. But we do get a nice 2-1 victory over our little bogey team there, Sweden. And there we go, there is confirmation. We have made it to the Euros, top of the group. Ireland interestingly qualified, England did not. Don't think that would have gone down well back here in England, but yeah, we've made it to the Euros now, which is great. And yeah, let's go into that Euros, because here we are at the Euros, our first Euros. Now, considering how good we've done, fairly good in the World Cups, Euros is a place I really do think this Euros we can do something, so I'm excited. Let's get into the squad. Alright, so here is the squad for the Euros. UMB, Dieng, Gunn, Lee Brown, Max Johnson, Patterson, Tierney, Barkley, Hickey, Ramsey and Jameson. As you can see, their ratings are all absolutely fantastic right now. We've got Douglas, McTominay, Boyle, Fraser, Hackney, Ferguson, Doig, McGill, Reed and Mackay. As you can see, so many youth guys now. I'm pretty sure it's about 50-50 in terms of youth academy boys and players who were there before, but this is the starting lineup. Josh Doig is up to 95 rated, which is crazy. But yeah, this is a really, really good team, and I think we are, like, maybe not favourites, but kind of dark horses for this Euro title. And looking at our group, we should be topping it. Poland, Croatia and Ukraine, you know, they could, but it's not like easy. It's definitely harder than our World Cup group, but we should be trying to top this group. I think I'm confident. First game up against Croatia though, we do mess it up. 2-1 loss to Croatia. That is not what we needed to kick off our Euro campaign, and that puts a lot of pressure on this game against Ukraine here, because Poland won. So if we lose this, I mean, we might actually already be out, which is crazy. But yeah, big game against Ukraine, and unfortunately I forgot to show the result. But as you can see from the group table, we did not win it. We drew 2-2 to Ukraine, which is a horrible result, because that means going into our final game, it's a must-win versus Poland, and we need to really do well in terms of the goal difference as well. We're going to need to win by about 2 goals if we want to qualify. It's a massive game against Poland, but please, surely we're not getting grouped in the Euros. We've been grouped, we've drawn to Poland 1-1. It's an absolute disaster of a Euro campaign. Didn't even get a win, 2 points, and we are knocked out in the groups of the Euros. That is one of the most embarrassing tournaments we've had on this, considering our team. We should be doing far better than that, and we were put in a pretty nice group. Horrible Euros there from us. Right, and after that Euros, that was the last campaign for Kieran Tierney, who is retiring at age 36 from international football, and so is Scott McTominay, age 37. Those two, really the last two of the core of that original side, are now gone. It's a World Cup with fresh faces now, almost an entirely new team from the team we began with, and hopefully we can rebound and bounce back from that disaster of a Euros. Here is our squad then. We've got Beattie, Edgar, Brown, Johnston, Patterson, Barkley, Sim, Hickey, Ramsey and Jameson. A ton of youth players there. And then the rest of the squad, we have Logan Boyle, Fraser, Hackney, Barron, Doig, McNeil, Reed, McGill, Reed and Mackay. All have fairly similar names there, but the front line is basically entirely youth guys. And here is what we are lining up with. George Doig, now 96. Interesting, we've got Fraser in that midfield, is broken for as a 91 rated. Beattie at the back, 91. Barkley in centre back, 88. Hickey on the right, McGill, McNeil, Doig. What a front three. We have an insane team. And this is a World Cup which we can really win now. And this is actually going to be the last World Cup potentially. I'm not entirely sure how many seasons we get on here, but this is one of the last World Cups we have, so we need to make sure we do it and try and win it. We got Croatia, Australia, Czech Republic. First game up against Australia, we get a 4-2 win. Great result to kick us off with a win as we expect. And that puts us in a good spot here up against Czech Republic now. A win here could potentially seal qualification from the groups. Can we get it done? We can't. We mess it up. We really do like messing the groups up. A 3-2 loss to Czech Republic. Now that means that we're going to have a lot of work to do in this final game up against Croatia, who of course knocked us out in the Euros. Yeah, we need to make sure we get a result, and we do get a result. It's a 4-1 win. Revenge on Croatia there for what happened at the Euros, and that is us qualified from the World Cup group. I don't know if we finished first though. We did not. We didn't. Czech Republic won all 3 games. However, it kind of helped us because we've got Norway now in the round of 16, which is a lot easier than last World Cup. We've got France from top of the group. Can we beat Norway, get to a quarterfinal? We can. We have done it. It's our first quarterfinals. A 3-1 win over Norway. We've overcome the round of 16, which is where we've been knocked out in most tournaments. And now it's a quarterfinal. And we have Italy in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. It's a tough tie, but we can definitely do it. It's definitely a game we can win. We've beaten Italy before. Can we do it here and get to a semi-finals of the World Cup? We can. We beat Italy 2-1. McGill and Fraser. A comeback victory. And it is a 2-1 victory for Scotland first. Italy and Scotland are in the semi-finals of the World Cup. And I forgot to take a screenshot of who we're facing, but we have got Portugal. We have got Portugal. Can we beat Portugal? We are 1 game away from a World Cup final. Portugal, Scotland in a semi-final. Do we get the job done? We don't. It's a heartbreak for Scotland. We lose 2-1 to Portugal in the semi-finals of the World Cup. And the World Cup dream is over in the semi-finals, but look, we gave a good account of ourselves, and we got a 3rd place match against Argentina, which is tough, but it would be nice if we could win this, get a 3rd place medal at least at the World Cup. That would be something, at least a little trophy or medal to show for our achievements. Can we beat them? It'll be tough. We don't, and we lose 2-1 to Argentina, so disappointing end to the World Cup, but look, we finished 4th overall in the World Cup there, which is good, which is a good achievement. I thought we maybe could have won it, but I can't be annoyed. 4th place, Spain won it, I think yet again. I think that's back to back they've won now. But yeah, 4th place in the World Cup, that's a good account of ourselves, and shows signs of progress from this team. Alright, so back to Euros then, qualification. We've got a fairly tough group. We've got England, Portugal, Romania and Iceland. Portugal, the team who knocked us out. We can try and get revenge against them. But yeah, this is definitely a group which is tough, but I think we can get out of. So we beat England 2-1. I guess beating England is now standard for us. Don't know what's happening to the national team on this game, but yeah, we beat England and we also beat Iceland 2-0. So a pretty good start. However, we did slip up a 1-1 draw to Romania. Romania always seem to do something against us that's very weird. And then we drew to Iceland 1-1, which was disappointing. We also drew to Portugal, but I forgot to take a screenshot of that. And then we drew to England. We just love the draws. I mean, to be fair, we have a great record versus England. And then we did get a win though. We beat Romania. However, we then lost to Portugal 2-1 again. However, we did manage to qualify. We came second in the group. Portugal topped the group, but look, we're in the Euros. That's all that matters. And this is a Euros where we can really, really genuinely win it. We will be one of the favourites for this competition. We have just come off the back of 4th place at the World Cup, and if we now have a look at the team, you'll see why I am so confident and expectations are high for this Scottish team. So here is the team. As you can see, it's absolutely stacked. Fraser is a 98 rated. I don't know how that's happened. Came out of nowhere. We got a 92 in goal. Hickey, Patterson, Barkley, Brown 94, 91. The only real below his rating is 84. Most players are above 90. It's stacked. This team is amazing, and we can definitely win this Euros. It's our best chance to do so. Here is the group though. We have got a bit of a tough group. Spain, the World Cup winners, back to back, aren't they? Sweden and Croatia, two teams who we have very mixed results against. We seem to always get Croatia in the groups, by the way. But we start the group off well. We beat Sweden. We came from behind to beat them 2-1, which is a great result. And yeah, we've now got Croatia, who, if we can win this, that might be qualification all but secured. So, can we beat Croatia? Can we do it? We do in emphatic style. That is a statement 5-1. What a statement victory that is at first Croatia. Big win. And that does secure qualification, but now we need to make sure we top the group, and this is a real litmus test. We have Spain, who, as I said, have won the World Cup back to back. This will show us where we are, and we have beaten them 2-0. That is a major win, because that means we top the group, and as I said, it shows that we can beat these top sides. So, a major victory. And now, in the quarterfinals, we have been drawn against Ireland. To be fair, that's a good one, because if we did come second, we would have got Germany, but we've got Ireland now. We're not going to overlook them. Can we get the job done? We can. We beat them 2-0. Doig and McGill with the goals, and we are into another semi-finals. We are into the semi-finals of the Euros, where we will be coming up against them guys again. Portugal is written in the stars. Portugal in the semi-finals of the Euros. They knocked us out in the semi-finals of the World Cup. Can we get revenge, or are they gonna destroy this whole rebuild for us? Portugal, Scotland, they've got a great team, as you can see, but we are hungry. We want revenge. Can we do it? We can. A 2-1 win. We reverse what happened. 2-1 loss in the World Cup to them with a 2-1 win, and we are into our first major final of the rebuild. he also got the most assists as well. What a player he is, wow. I was not expecting him to do that, but yeah, this is the final team, and these are the team. This is the team that have become legends in Scotland forever. Logan Boyle, though, one of the lowest rated players in the team, came up with the winner in the 85th minute. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? But I would say this rebuild was a success. We came fourth in a World Cup. We got out of the groups in both of our first two World Cups. And then won the Euros and got that trophy. It's a success in my opinion. We made Scotland a footballing giant, and we had some, embarrassing runs. We got grouped in one of the Euros. We had a lot of stuff in this rebuild. It was an up and down rebuild, but I think it was a success, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed this ride with me, because it was one hell of a ride. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you have enjoyed, please do leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in another video.